So I film a whole video, right? And then I did an update. I did an update on my OBS for new Windows. And when I did that, I forgot to reset the audio. So I was watching a whole video talking mess that nobody could hear. So we're just going to do it again. What's up, YouTube? This is your boy Fresh, and I'm here to talk about what can happen when you go viral in a certain subject on YouTube, particularly in skateboarding. Got all these companies out here, such as Braille, 3Block, POW, Welcome, everybody. It became like a whole QVC now on the internet. Like I used to watch YouTube to just like be in the forefront of what's going on in the world, and now I'm being sold stuff, sold cell phones, sold watches, you know what I mean? Sold everything. Everything's being sold. Even this little setup right here freaking got sold. It was like a great price because everything's such a great price. But I'm going to show you what happens when you just let all that stuff get to your head just a little bit. And if you like this kind of content, please like and subscribe. If you can even hear me, please like and subscribe. We're going to dive into this. Now, the story today goes about talking about this man here. And I'll show you here in a second once I get my camera lightweight, like lit up cool. So we're talking about this man here, Dan Corrigan. Now, Dan is the somewhat professor of skateboarding right now on YouTube. He's made a name for himself through one, being pro, but two, linking himself up with Braille and POW, and just like basically flooding my whole algorithm with this stuff. Now I'm going back down to the timeline, back before he was popping. You know, way back. We go all the way back. And it's weird because there was a point when he was keeping the real, and then it went from keeping it real to how many people can I offend by my skateboarding monotheistic views. So let's start off the video with him talking about quitting skating.
To master sexual excellence, I'm going to create an app and collect data.
Have you selected a practice partner yet?
So this is a video about quitting skateboarding. But before we get into the video about quitting skateboarding, I feel like it would be necessary to show you footage of skateboarding. So let's start with that.
All right, let's just get to you talking about it. I don't want to see you sell your friends out for content. That's what he did. All right, we're going to go old school. See the timeline. Man. So you got 11 minutes and 53 seconds of skating before he talks about what the video is about. So now let's see what the video is about.
I think she said, and now she's back into it, and she seems to love it as much as ever. You know, different seasons for different, parts of your life. Maybe skateboarding can be, I don't know, a sequel. Maybe not. I don't know. I think another valid reason to quit skateboarding sort of pertains to a good buddy of mine, and I don't think he's going to mind me telling this story. My friend Lee Cox. I grew up skating with him. Not really grew up skating with him, but I was skating.
All right, let's see who, because I like to get context. I don't even know who. Let's see. Lee. I'm going to spell that. I'm going to spell it with an X. If I get a spell right. So Dan is talking about is it David Lee Cox? Lee Cox Jr. Let me see here. What? Somebody died? Okay, so I'm guessing this guy? He broke his elbow. Ah, okay. So Dan's talking about this guy. This is Lee Cop.
Right here.
Ooh.
Oh, fuck. Yeah. Film it, dude.
Ooh. At the elbow. Ah.
Gotta go to hospital, dude. Yeah, we gotta go to the hospital.
Bro, that was gnarly. Okay, so I guess that's who he's talking about. Let's go.
Skating with him for many years a while ago. We had already been skating for a few years. But anyways, absolutely love skateboarding. Like, when we would skate, we would talk about skating. We would play Skate 3 video games. All the stereotypical, like, skate friendship. Everything that we did had to do with skating. Or he was constantly kind of like going through jobs and stuff like that, and, you know, just finding different ways of getting money. And he ended up moving to Tennessee. And he quit skateboarding because he couldn't juggle skateboarding and kind of like the grown-up, I guess.
It kind of looks like he quit because of that. It was just like elbow injury.
Where it was like he really needed to like get his stuff together, and he told me straight up, he was just like,
dude, that elbow injury looked like it hella hurted, bro.
My career or whatever else I have going on in my life. And I can't have that, so I just had to walk away from skating for a while. And he did. He stopped skating for quite some time. This is another story of someone who came back to skating. Yeah. But I mean, it was like years. Like, he walked away from skating, got all of his ducks in a row. Now he's killing it. Like, he started making like really good money. He pushed his career forward. He's in like a relationship that he's really happy with. And it's like, oh, now I can skate again because everything that I need is lined up. And if he didn't ever get back into skateboarding, that is just as valid of a reason. If skateboarding is too much a distraction for you to do what you view as what your goal is or what is the bigger picture to you, then by all means do it.
All right, he makes a valid point. I mean, yeah, if that's how you feel about your skateboarding life, I feel more like my skateboarding helps me to keep everything like all aligned and smooth and feng shui, like, you know, mentally, like, good. I don't use skateboarding to try to get, you know, extra fame or anything like that. But I think it comes in the play that you need to, you know, have some kind of outlet to get things out, you know what I mean? So that's what I use it to, like, an outlet to get things, you know, getting good is a part of it. If you keep doing it, they're going to get good at that action. But yeah, that's why I use skateboarding.
Your values don't line up with my values. That doesn't mean that your values are any less valuable to you. That's real to you.
So remember what he said right there. Your values don't align with my values. But what he's made a capitalize or been capitalizing on is his values being more better than your values. So let's go to a video that was a day ago and see if he holds true to what he just said.
Wow, Stevie, you want to say hi?
Probably the most empty I've ever seen this park. I do want to skate the little bowl flow section, but you know, they're over there playing music real loud, and you know how that makes me super horny and very difficult to concentrate on what tricks I'm trying. So gonna let them play their very obnoxiously loud music. I'm gonna dork around in the street section. Haley's on a conference call with the Crux people for her next installment of Hey Nice, which is like,
hey, yo, check that out. Haley and Eunice got a cool, like, little Crux thing. Here, I'll show you right now. Let's go to it. Ooh, that elbow break killed me. Let's see. I'm searching on Bing. Shout out to Marby. Shout out Marby. Nora. Look at the marketing. Look at the marketing. Why did I market Nora like that? She's a sick skater. Okay, we're gonna turn off that because we don't get the copyright. But this is a video of Nora's pro model. And the thing I don't like about it, the only thing I don't like about it, she's obviously more of the tomboyish stuff, right? Now, the thing that kills me about marketing nowadays is, like, you can't get through something without having to make it like that. See? Like, I've never thought of Nora to see her in the bikini at all. And it's not even a job. I mean, like, shout out to Nora, but it's not even on that tip. Like, I'd rather see her skateboarding. Like, I know her too, but she's sick. But that's crazy, bro. Crazy. But I wanted to go to their YouTube channel, or it's kind of, their YouTube channel is a little bit more a little more friendlier.
My grooves. That was so cheesy.
Kane is sick. I always like shout out to Kane. He's really like living his life, being himself. I don't know if I can play this music, but yeah, shout out to Kane. Kane's really rocking it. I wanted to show Haley and Eunice's thing real quick, but it's not letting me get to their day. Dude sick. Logan. I'm just turning down the music just for copyright reasons. I don't need that in my life. So this is what Haley and Eunice been up to. Hey Nice. We gotta watch Hey Nice. That's right. Dude, I hope I better not get, I swear to gosh. Here. Bro, you give me with this copyright music, yeah. How long is this? Is this an intro? All right, yeah. Okay, I guess that was an intro. Just in case. There we go.
Guess what? What? Creature Skateboards is having a video premiere tonight. What?
I got that
Who's
same
Creature?
phone.
Haley, you don't know Creature Skateboards? They're only the heshest skate crew in the whole industry.
True.
We gotta go. This is our big break to make it in the
It's like the best and bad acting. I love bad acting.
Man, I don't know if we're cut out for this.
This could be our chance to meet real professional
I wonder how many takes this took.
skateboarders.
Yeah, really? Like who?
Like Milton Martinez and David Gravett.
I heard he has a tattoo.
Yeah, he's got lots of tattoos.
Oh, man.
But yeah, that's what he's talking about. Hey Nice. It's really cool. It's pretty cool.
Eunice and Haley, you should definitely check it out. I'll link it in the bio actually. It's really funny. It's just some like project.
He never linked it.
Definitely
He never linked it. He never linked it.
That was one of your big spins.
Yeah, it looks sexy.
Now, the thing... Now, he's a really good skater. Don't let me get me wrong about that. But I just don't like being sold stuff. And I'm being sold his opinion on a lot of things. Not particularly this video right here.
Drinking water before bed burns 46 pounds in 2
For real?
weeks. If you are
And I know
struggling to
that.
lose weight and you're over...
Let's see. Have you heard from me in quite some time? That's my slap. I love NKA Viz. But he's been infiltrating on that. I don't know if this is him or if it's Nigel or... If you want to watch the realest skateboarding vids, NKA vids for sure. Let's go back. All right. So there was a... Oh, he took off his playlist. Wow. Okay, so back in the day, let's see. Like kind of all over the place. But let's see here. Dude. Like the furthest you can go is 4 weeks ago. I'm trying to get to like the 5-6 year. I love going back like 5-6 years ago. There we go. There we go. Here.
So in this video, I meet up with my buddy Mowgli, and Mowgli just recently turned pro for Braille Skateboards. They started their own board company.
Bro, look, check it out. Mowgli's sick. Even on any company, Mowgli been sick.
We need tattoos, Haley.
We need tattoos to get into the video premiere.
We need to fit in with the crowd.
Man, you think any of the pros...
Mowgli. Someone spelled it Mowgli. So let's look at Mowgli. It's Mowgli. But look, Mowgli is sick. I've been watching him ever since like he was in Bakersfield. Before any time he went pro or any of that, I've been watching him since Bakersfield. And those are the back in the day. Watch Mowgli 5 years ago.
How do you think, Dan?
Like Mowgli just made it happen. Everything he does. So check out Mowgli's channel. It's hella sick. The Crux Grooves. That's sick. Marby is sick. Lee Cox. If you want to see that video, all you got to put is Lee Cox skateboarder. That thing was crazy. And I'm not using Kachava. But let's get back to this video.
Company. And they turned him and Ricky and Chris pro. And there was like drama about it. Like people were like, "Oh, do they deserve to be pro? Are they good enough to be
Hell
pro?
yeah.
Where are their video
Mowgli
cards?"
deserves to be pro.
And I honestly, my
sick.
favorite part about that entire debate is that like Mowgli just like couldn't care less, because as far as I know, in my time knowing Mowgli, he just doesn't seem to really care about any of that kind of stuff. Like he just likes skateboarding.
Hell
and like when you watch the Braille videos, which I know a lot of my viewers don't watch Braille at all, and that's fine. But
a lot of your viewers watch Braille because that's how you got up on there. 3 block is Braille. Come on, man.
like if you ever go watch one of the videos, like he's just like, yeah, I'm here to skate. Like a lot of people are kind of in the camera and like, you know, trying to be like engaging, and he's just like, yeah, I'm gonna backflip this handrail, I guess. I don't know. Like it almost looks like he's just like a really good skater who stumbled onto the Braille house floor, and they were just like, hey, you want to play the floor is lava? And he's like, yeah, that sounds super fun, I love games. And then just like does it. Super sweetheart. One of the first things he said to me when I saw him was like,
okay, you gassing up Mowgli. I get it. Yeah, Mowgli's sick though. See what he says about.
So I've got my essay written.
It's hard to find the stuff that I'm trying to
now I'm going to show you how I
guys.
use Grammarly to edit.
I swear.
I think we all know that skateboarding very much happens in waves. The trends come and go. Things are hated and then they're loved. Things are canceled and then they are uncanceled, and we're on both sides at some point in time. Just like anything else, people's opinions are switching and swaying based on what the powers that be, whoever the hell they are, tell us what's cool and what's not cool.
Yeah, like Pal, Braille, and any other company on YouTube, they'll you see that.
And obviously the skateboarding huge moguls, companies like Thrasher and the Barracks and Braille and Transworld, are obviously not immune to that. Me growing up, most of my friends and a lot of the skaters that I knew never really gave a shit about Thrasher, because they seem to be like pretty heavy on the pool skating side and transition. And
for one point in time, there was a whole like little pool skating side of Thrasher. So yeah, I feel that.
They didn't really like speak to us, and then at that point in time, like videos, like full-length videos were really important as far as like swaying skateboarders' opinions on things. And Transworld was just running the show. Transworld was just like murdering at video after video.
Transworld
all the way up until I'd argue
clutch
cinematographer project. After that, he kind of off for me. But Thrasher videos always sucked. Like not that they sucked, but like if you go and watch Sight Unseen and then you watch Rocket Science right next to each other, like it's clearly there's a winner.
Yeah.
And so yeah, we didn't really give a shit about Thrasher that much. It just seemed.
So this video is entitled "Asparagus Poo Poo Pee Pee," and it's like 19 minutes of him talking. I think so because it just like turned into a whole sellout thing.
And now the recent drama with the battle at the Barracks, you know, they have the influencers, which I personally think is pretty genius. Because that's bringing in not only the audience of the people who care about the influencers, but the people who fucking hate the influencers and want to watch them get fucking smoked by an actual pro skater or a top level amateur, which is why those views are on par with every other Battle of the Barracks. Now they're not.
Yeah, but I've seen like the views of Battle of the Barracks has went from being viewed just for like aesthetic and seeing skateboarders to now, you know, how can it like help my YouTube channel? How can it help me and my brand and stuff like that? And it kind of sucks because I want to go back to core skateboarding to where it was just like pure good skateboarding, and then different sections like vlogging, talking about parts and stuff like that. Like Transworld really had it down pat the way they did it. But anyway, if you like this kind of video, go ahead, like and subscribe. We're going to dive some more into skateboarding, get really into it so everybody can understand and see what they're getting into. If you want some trick tip videos and stuff like that, we're going to smash into it. But thank you for watching, and I'll catch you again on the next upload. Now with audio.